the Minecraft conduit. Mysterious as it is, let's do a complete guide on exactly how it works. Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you with an informative vid with all of this talk about update aquatic stuff. We are going to do a full-on tutorial guide about the conduit. I know a lot of people, kind of, even myself included, these guys get stuck on them, actually. I've noticed that. He's going to keep doing that too. I notice a lot of people, including myself, when I do videos, it's like, oh, this is the conduit, this is what it does, but it really is a little more specific than that. So we're going to go right in, like straight off the wiki. I'm going to use a lot of sources from the wiki for this video. I'll link it in the description. The wiki is always a good area to go if you want to learn about stuff. So for this one here, guys, let's go for 299 likes. If you are one of those dudes, don't forget to hit me up. So yeah, let's just literally go right through the wiki. You're gonna learn a lot. I learned a lot setting up for this video, so I think you're gonna enjoy it. So first things first, we got the conduit. Look at that. We got, it's a block entity, no requirements, physics, no, transparent, no. So luminance 15, that's gonna be the brightest that a block could have. Blast resistance 15, hardness 3. Break tool any, not renewable. You could stack them in 64, not flammable, and this is a new item. So that said, let's go down to the very next one. We got the basic explanation. A conduit is a block that gives nearby players conduit power, status, effect, and attacks hostile mobs when powered by placing a certain configuration of blocks. So that said, you could see we have partial ones here, full ones here, and a little bit more deep into exactly how it works. So you can see they are activated as it stands. Let's look at the next one. We're literally going to kind of prove each theory as we go through. So basically, to get a conduit, you can see that over here we got nautilus shells in a circle in a crafting table around a heart of the sea. So right over here is exactly how that works. Basically, these nautilus shells you'll get off of drowned mobs. Several drowned mobs down here on the bottom of the ocean for some reason have them in their hands, so that's going to be where you get those. Heart of the Sea is going to be something you get with your treasure maps. So in sunken shipwrecks, in ruins, things like that, you're going to find where you get your Heart of the Sea. Once you have them, you can make yourself a conduit. A conduit is, yeah, right in the center here. It looks nice and simple, and this one is activated. So let's keep going. This is where the meat and potatoes starts pretty much. So when activated, conduits give the conduit power effect to all players in contact with water or rain. Within a spherical range of 32 to 96 blocks, this effect stops the breath meter from decreasing, gives underwater night vision, and increases mining speed. Conduits can be activated in any biomes and at any height or depth. So as you can see, that is a perfectly legit answer. Long story short is, the more prismarine you have around the conduit, the more powerful it is, and that's how far its range is. So that's why it gives you 32 to 96, because in a full conduit like this one, as you can see, on all the axes, this will give you the full power of 96 blocks. Again, this is going to give you the effects of your breath meter doesn't decrease, underwater night vision, and increases mining speed. So all the things you need underwater. That said, this is supposed to work right now, depending on the version you're on. As intended, it's also supposed to work in the rain. So that said, you'll notice that these full conduits right here, they are not giving me any conduit effect. It's because I am not completely surrounded by water. So as you can see, once I go in the water, the conduit effect takes place, even with this partial one here. So if I were to leave the water though, we would go back up here, you would see the fade away and the conduit effect would disappear. So easy enough. Let's keep going to the more. To activate, a conduit needs to be surrounded on all sides by water source blocks, flowing water and or waterlogged blocks. So those could be stairs with water in it, half slabs as well. The frame is built up of blocks in 3 5x5 open squares center on the conduit around each axis. Only prismarine, dark prismarine bricks, and sea lantern blocks in the frame contribute to the activation. A minimum of 16 blocks is required and produce an effect range of 32 blocks. Prismarine type slabs, including double slabs, cannot be used to activate the conduit. So that said, you will see here basically these 4 blocks is what actually activates the conduit. That said, in order to have a conduit above ground right here, you just have to ensure that all sides are covered. All sides of the conduit are covered with water, and that's easy enough. You just simply go down here and you put them in the side corners like this, and it will work above water. So that said, back to the whole story is the conduit is intended on this version right now in this beta. It is not working as intended, but basically what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to be able to secure the conduit power in rain. It doesn't work that way on beta. I'm pretty sure in the pre-releases on the snapshot for Java, that's exactly how it works and as intended. Let's make it clear. So that's going to come into play with something very similar to like Trident. So I think that's pretty much maybe one of the things that's taking them a little bit of time, is basically kind of working that mechanics. Because if you notice, like something like on a Trident, when it comes to channeling, it's going to basically recognize that it's raining and there's thunder and shoot the thunder, but more importantly, the Riptide. So when you're flying around with Riptide in the rain, it knows that it's raining on you and it considers you wet, just in the same way as it would if you were underwater and swimming and use a Riptide Trident. It would shoot you in the exact same way. So I think we'll see something like that kind of transition over. In addition, a conduit does attack. It will attack other mobs. So let's keep going on our little trail of love here. Effective range of a conduit is 16 blocks for every 7 blocks in the frame. So the 7 blocks in the frame is going to be approximately half of 1 square. So thus it extends 48 at 21 blocks, 64 at 28 blocks, 80 at 35, and 96 with a complete frame of 42 blocks, which is all axes is covered. The complete frame also carries the additional advantage of attacking hostile mobs within 8 blocks of the conduit if they are in contact with water or rain. So we are going to do a little test of this right here live. I mean, again, we're going to play with this depending on the version. Other blocks used as part of the frame, including prismarine stairs, slabs, and double slabs, have no effect on activation and can be omitted. Any blocks outside the frame but within the 555 cube that encompasses it otherwise will have no effect. So let's go ahead and grab a hostile mob. Let's go grab some eggs and we'll find ourselves a hostile mob. I think if we put a guardian would be a good idea. We can do there he is right there. So let's go throw a guardian. So the guardian will only get attacked by a full frame. So let's go down here and let's make this a full frame. And then test it out. And then the other thing we're going to do is just go to the top and test out in rain if that works with in conjunction, because that's a thing too. So ding. So we have all of these guys here. Now we just got to do a circle around the top like this, and you're going to have a fully activated frame. Once this fully activated frame goes, it will attack hostile mobs underwater. So let's try this out by placing okay. I think potentially we have ourselves kind of a unique situation. Let's try this, because again, we're in a beta, guys, but as intended, it's gonna attack mobs every 2 seconds. I think maybe I put, is that, so it's an Elder Guardian. Maybe it's not, you know, it's quite possible it's not set up to attack Elder Guardians. You know, that could be definitely a thing. So let's see if we can't find regular Guardians. There we go. So let's see if this works. Again, this might be bugged, so I mean, we can't full well give it. So they're just going to attack there. I guess this is kind of a work in progress on this. On Java pre-release, I'm pretty sure that these definitely do attack right. So the only other way that we're going to check this out right now is by grabbing a mob that's above ground. A bad mob above ground. So let's say I'm having fun with these guys today. Let's just get a zombie. Where's the zombie egg? Dang, right here. Creeper. So what we're going to try right here is to see if it does it above ground in the rain. So it looks like they're still kind of working this aspect into it, the rain and the attack. But there you go, guys. You guys really got pretty much all of the info. I think I only really have maybe one more screenshot to go. We got this guy here. Conduits emit a light level of 15, the brightest possible light level in the game. It's a permanent water source. The water inside a conduit cannot be absorbed by a sponge, allowing it to act as a robust source of water. So that's pretty cool. Everything's getting massacred around here with these guardians, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's pretty big, eh? He's angry. We got a trident right here. There you go, guys. I hope you learned a little something today, and I learned something too, and it's gonna be super cool. Look at this. This is like turning into quite the mess here. What's going on? What's going on with these guys? It's like a little trap. Smash the like before you go, subscribe, and yeah, tune in for another guide. Maybe we'll do dolphins, I think, at some point in time. And yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll catch you on the next one.